الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين رضي الله تعالى عنا وعنكم وعن كافة المؤمنين أجمعين. Just a little more introduction about this الأربعون النووية في الأحاديث الصحيحة. متن الأربعين النووية في الأحاديث الصحيحة النبوية. As I mentioned, this is Nawawi's 40 hadith, famous Nawawi Yahya bin Sharafuddin al-Nawawi. I have given his summary of his life, 676 Hijri, that is the date. The text we are trying to defend is Dr. Izzeddin Ibrahim and Danish Johnson Dafers. One is Arabic speaking scholar, the other one is English. There is a good introduction of this printed book. In that introduction, these two translators are giving a good summary of hadith translated into English. Page 12 of the book, it is in Arabic. The book says that Quran is important, hadith is important. Definitely Quran has been taken care of well, but in this context they are more dwelling on hadith. Who translated hadith literature? Many people from Muslim world, but definitely from Pakistan and India, because they are the ones who really colonized in English. That is why English is prominent in that part of the world. They are saying first, Mishkatul Masabih is translated by Waliuddin Muhammad ibn Abdul Khatib al-Tabrizi, Calcutta, printed. Then another translation of Mishkatul Masabih by Mawlana Al-Haj Fadlul Karim, 4 volume, also in Calcutta, printed. And some part of Sahih al-Bukhari, Muhammad Asad, who translated Leopold Weiss. This is an Orientalist, a Jew who accepted Islam. I met him a few times. Very prominent person who has translated Quran into English, tafsiri, commentary type of translation, very good one. If you get that copy for yourself, it will be good. Then also Mishkatul Masabih translation by James Robson, who is professor in Manchester University in England, 4 volume, printed. Sahih Muslim translation by Abdul Hamid al-Siddiqi, all printed in Lahore. Also Sahih Bukhari, Medina Islamic University by Muhammad Muhsin Khan, which is very famous. He has Quran translation, he has these translations of hadith. The two translators are saying that we also would like to translate hadith, sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, into English, but we wanted to begin with humbly with small piece of the text. That is why we selected this Matnul Arba'in al-Nawawiyah, and after that we would like to continue like Riyadus Salihin and other books. This is what the translators are saying, two translators. They explain the methodology, style of translation, what did they do here, transliteration, translations, how did they use the words and everything, they explain. Now Nawawi has Muqaddimah himself in Arabic, Muqaddimatul Imam al-Nawawi himself. This is the beginning. After Hamdala, Salwala, Basmala, it is there, Basmala is there, Hamdala is here, Salwala is here, which I said to you many times in this class. These three things, Basmala, Hamdala, Salwala, without that no book could begin in Islamic tradition. So this is what they are doing. Then Mu'allif Nawawi says after that he gives hadith, like fourth line in 21, page 21. I am just summarizing. من حفظ على أمتي 40 حديثا من أمر دينها بعثه الله يوم القيامة في زمرة الفقهاء والعلماء. وفي رواية بعثه الله فقيها عالما. وفي رواية أبي الدرداء وكنت له يوم القيامة شافعا مشفعا. He gives a hadith, which is why he prepared this book. That hadith, man hafiza, fourth line, I am translating, man who hafiza, memorized or protected, ala ummati, for my ummah, 40 hadith and hadith. Anybody who memorized or protected for my ummah 40 hadith, 40 hadith, min amri diniha, from the subjects related with religion. I mean about the deen of ummah. Anybody who memorizes, anybody who preserves, anybody who protects. Now, ba'athahu Allah, Allah will revive him. Resurrection. Yawm al-Qiyamati, at the day of judgment, fi zumra, in the crowd, in the group, al-fuqaha, faqihs, wal-ulama, ulama. He will be resurrected among the faqih and among the ulama. 40 hadith. In one riwayah, another riwayah, ba'athahu Allahu faqihan aliman, Allah will revive him, will resurrect him as faqih and alim, the person. Another riwayah from Abu Darda, وَكُنْتُ لَهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ شَافِعًا وَشَهِيدًا. وَكُنْتُ, I will be lahu, for him, يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ, at the day of judgment, شَافِعًا, shafa'a maker. I will be doing shafa'a for him. وَشَهِيدًا, I will be testifying, shaheed, testimony, testifying for him. وفي رواية ابن مسعود, Ibn Mas'ud's riwayah, قيل له, he was told, udkhul, anybody who memorizes 40 hadith, udkhul, enter, min ayyi abwabil jannati, which door of Jannah you want, shi'ta you want. He will be told, you enter from any door of Jannah you want. وفي رواية ابن عمر, Ibn Umar's riwayah, kutiba, was written, is going to be written, fi zumratul ulama, in the crowd of ulama, in the categories of ulama. Wa hushira, he will be going to mahshar, will be gathered, fi zumratil shuhada, in the category, crowd of shuhada, shaheeds. واتفق الحفاظ, حفاظ, hadith memorizers. Huffaz means Quran memorizer, at the same time hadith memorizer. There were hadith memorizers before, people who memorized the hadith. حفاظ على أنه they agreed that على أنه that hadith ضعيف, this is ضعيف hadith, وإن كثرت, though it is too many طرقه ways, too many riwayas, different, a lot of riwayas, a lot of channels, but still hadith is ضعيف. ضعيف means like weak, not strong, قوي hadith. Now, then he goes, لقد صنف العلماء, scholars did تصنيف, produced, رضي الله عنهم, في هذا الباب, in this category, in this chapter, ما لا يحصى, what is not countable, من المصنفات, from the books. A lot of hadith, 40 hadith, written, collected by many ulamas. Now he is going into detail here, which I touched before, and I have given a copy of the Encyclopedia of Islam earlier. Also, I have given these pages from Kashf al-Zunun, which gives the list of the books, Hadith Arba'in, in this category. So I am kind of skipping this information, which is given in Arabic. Anybody can go dwell. So, just a few more words. A lot of hadiths prepared by, collected by many ulamas in the history. This is most famous one, Nawawi, based on the hadith. Anybody who takes care of 40 hadiths, I will be his shafa'a maker. I will be shaheed for him. He will be resurrected among the fuqaha and ulama. Many. I said, I believe in any language, in your languages, local languages. Also, there are many books and definitely translation of these Nawawi's hadith in your Urdu language, Bengali language, in other language, in Turkish. In Turkish, as I said, I am just repeating, one of my professors who is dead, and he was very much associated with Professor Hamidullah, and because of that I also was associated with him. This is Abdul Qadir Karakan. He was professor of Turkish Islamic literature. His PhD has a big book, Istanbul University, that is 40 ahadith in Turkish literature. Books and books and books and books. Who wrote, who did, what is the first one, what is the quality. Hundreds of them are in manuscript, not printed. There are millions of books today never printed. They are in manuscripts. These books you see here and in other parts of the world, I doubt they are half of the books, half of the books filling the library, which other half are in manuscript, handwritten, not published, not printed. Nobody printed in this world. So science is hidden over there. You don't think all knowledge are here. How that could be? What about other books? Furthermore, since this is a scholarly environment, this is what I consider. I consider these exchanges, these classes, like university level classes. I don't think in America anywhere people do anything like that. Preaching, teaching from English, explaining something that is different. But Arabic books, read text, line by line, that is what I am talking about. I doubt that all books came down to us. You know, when Baghdad was invaded by Mongols, Mongol invasion, there is a book by Professor Bartold. This is a Russian professor, Bartold, B-A-R-T-O-L-D. This is very prominent, very strong book, this big, very strong book in that field. He is very respected scholar, historian scholar, very respected, because he is a serious guy, does not play too much with words. Definitely not Muslim. I did not hear about whether he accepted Islam or not. This down to Mongol invasion. This is down to Mongols invasion. This is the name of the book. Maybe one more word. He explains in that book that time when Mongols invaded Baghdad, they threw all Baghdad library. Baghdad, very important from the early Islam to all the time, into Euphrates, into the river. And days and days and days, the color of the water was ink color, of course. So there were no print that time. What happened? Books gone, finished. That is the meaning of it. When Muslims were defeated in Muslim Spain, what happened? They burned libraries. Muslim Spain is very, big civilization. Spain, Andalus civilization is like Ottoman, Istanbul civilization. Very strong, like Egypt civilization, Cairo today. Mosques, buildings, libraries, like that, you see. It is not like desert. Not like desert in Saudi Arabia, desert in Libya. Nothing is there, or it's not like that. It's civilization. Buildings, libraries, done, finished, burnt. Yeah. There is Escurial Library in Spain today, Escurial, which is full, some Arabic books, manuscripts. Madrid University Library. Levi Provençal was working on them. Some of the books existing over there are in Arabic script, but the language words are Old Spanish. So no Muslim scholar today can read, because nobody knows Old Spanish. Letters in Arabic. Arabic like written, but the word is Spanish. Not today's Spanish, Old Spanish. There was only one person who was working on that, T.B. Irving, rahmatullahi alayh. I don't know anybody working on that, on those area, on those, Escurial Library contents of the books. Anyhow, now the books who are thrown into Euphrates, Furat, in the river, Mongol invasion. The books who are burned in Spain, manuscripts, what happened? Today we know some of their names, we don't know the content. Scholars wrote other books, survived, in other books, they are saying that I explained that subject in detail in this book. Names the book, says the books, and you go there, you will find a big information about that subject. I am not writing here in this book. Go to that book. That book is not existing today. Name is there, book is not existing. Books, manuscripts sometimes can be discovered. Professor Hamidullah discovered Hammam ibn Munabbis, this is a Tabi hadith and published. Also he discovered Nabatat, Ilmun Nabatat, botanics, written by a Muslim scholar who lived in 2nd century of Islam. But he discovered some pages in Sana'a, Yemen, in the library of a mosque library, Sana'a mosque library, when he was paging the remnants of like trash, found some old, not rotten yet, pages, difficult to read. And then he discovered that this is a text lost. Name is existing, text is lost. A few pages. Then the remaining pages he found in North Africa, in Tunis, in somewhere, brought together, and in a few pages with an introduction, I think French or other English introduction, published in the Pharmacy College of Pharmacy of Istanbul University magazine. There are scholars like that, tough people, they do. Not everyone, some. So discover. I hope somebody will discover these books somewhere, some copies. But those books who lost, names are there. I wish somebody may tally existing books, books not existing, names are there. The ones who are existing in manuscripts, the ones who are printed, compare, find out, somebody, you, come from your dens, take interest, somebody compares and writes something serious so we know how many pages is lost, how many pages existing. Now you have computer and you megabyte and you are, mashallah, you have terminologies, everything. Why don't you use those terminologies in measuring Islam and serving Islam? Why not? So this is perhaps some of the points I had to mention. Let me rush into the text. We are going to study these texts for the 40 hadiths of Nawawi's one by one with the methodology I am applying years here in my other classes. That is word by word, analyzing grammatically to make anybody who is interested in learning text in Arabic terminologies a little bit higher standard, to lift the standard high. That is the way. Al-Hadith al-Awwal, first hadith of the 40 hadith, 40. First hadith, Al-Hadith hadith al-Awwal, first. An Amir al-Mu'minina, from Amir al-Mu'minin, believers. Abi Hafsin, Abu Hafs, Umar ibn al-Khattabi, Umar, son of Khattab, radiyallahu anhu, may Allah be pleased with him, قال, said. This is from Umar ibn al-Khattab, who is Amir al-Mu'minin, who is Abi Hafs himself. He said, Sami'tu, I heard Rasulullah, the Prophet, Messenger of Allah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, yaqulu, saying. Just a little, I will not, each hadith, I will not go to that, but because this is first hadith. Any hadith has two parts. First is sanad, second is matn. Sanad means depending, attributing, attribution, connection, connecting. Matn means text. Matn, mutun, plural. Sanad, another word, isnad, asnada, usnida, active form, to connect. Musnad, connected. Musnid, connector. Sanad is the chain of the people who heard that word, that hadith from the Prophet. Here, sanad is عن أمير المؤمنين, عن from أمير المؤمنين, from أمير المؤمنين, أبي حفص, his name, Umar, his kunya, Abu Hafs, his kunya, Umar, his personal name, Ibn Son al-Khattabi, Khattab. Umar ibn al-Khattab himself was present, he heard from the Prophet. So, if another person had heard from Umar ibn al-Khattab, that person would say, Sami'tu, I heard, from an Amir al-Mu'minin, from Amir al-Mu'minin. But that is not mentioned here. So sanad. Sanad is the one who, a person who heard from the Prophet, and sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 person may be hearing, he heard from him, like that. Expressions are haddathana, sami'na. I mean, we were told, we heard, or an, from. Haddathana is not mentioned, but that is the meaning of it. So this is Amir al-Mu'minin, Abu Hafs, Umar ibn al-Khattab, radiyallahu anhu, قال, says, Sami'tu Rasulullah, I heard the Prophet of Allah, wasallam, yaqulu, saying, I heard him saying. Until, up to this point is what? Text, sanad. No hadith without sanad. Sanads, people may be weak, may be long, may be short, sometimes half-page sanad, one line, the word, what is said, very important. This sanad, no religion has anything like that. No, not in Christianity, not in other religions, except Jewish tradition. Jewish people have. Because of that, there is a big issue, subject, whether Muslims were affected by Jewish scholarship tradition, positively, negatively. This is a scholarly subject. I mean, rejecting, not rejecting. Your rejection will not change its history. What is history? What happened? Tell me. Based on the books, on the text. What happened? Tell me. if you know. If you don't know, don't jump into anything you don't know. So there is a big problem. This is a scholarly thing. The effect of Jewish tradition, the effect of previous cultures on Islam, on Islamic law. I am interested, I'm not too much interested in Hadith science. Hadith is so big. You see books over there, big books, you get lost over there. It is not like other subjects. It is very scary, so big, so wide, so deep. It is not like Quran. Quran here, you memorize, you hold, go home. You cannot take all Bukhari at your home and Muslim, Nasai, Ibn Majah, Tirmizi, volume of volume. Which part you are going to read? So difficult, big, wide, so big. Important, but scary. Only computerized and scholars may grab something. I mean, individuals, very difficult. We cannot. So, because of that, there is a big subject, whether the Senate is not affected positively, negatively, Muslims benefited or not, big subject. Now we came to text. This is a very famous text. يقول, the Prophet said, this is مقول, what he said. إنما الأعمال بالنيات وإنما لكل امرئ ما نوى فمن كانت هجرته إلى الله ورسوله فهجرته إلى الله ورسوله ومن كانت هجرته لدنيا يصيبها أو امرأة ينكحها فهجرته إلى ما هاجر إليه. Yes, this is hadith, but I am afraid I am not going to go into hadith because of the time. We began a little bit late. Also, 8:15 is Jama'ah today. Because of that, we will leave to next week. But with one word, this is a hadith, first hadith of Bukhari. Here, first hadith. Bukhari, big book. After Quran, there is a most important book. What is first hadith? This one. Why? Because this is like Surah Al-Fatiha. This hadith like Surah Al-Fatiha. I mean, it is basic. First thing. That is why this is first thing. Inshallah, we will tackle this one next session, Saturday, inshallah. Before finishing, do you think that we need to move this class a little bit early?
I think also we should move it to 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Let us move this